Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for June 6th, 2026. We've got what should be a full random kingdom today. Looks pretty plunder heavy, but nonetheless fully random. Um, and we've got Crucible as the only trashing, unless you pull Prize Goat. Not a huge fan of Crucible trashing, to be honest, but I guess it'll probably be good enough. Um, we've got Troll and Pilgrim and Old Witch for draw. Yeah, there's also Figurehead again in the loot pile. For actions, we've got Taskmaster and In, as well as a couple things, loot stuff, or a spell scroll sort of. Oh, there's also Way of the Chameleon for draw. Okay, so you can make Charlatan into draw, and you can make Taskmaster into a little, not draw, but you can make it a cantrip the first time you play it. It won't, you can't. We have the Chameleon only affects the coins you get this turn from playing a card, so it doesn't affect it long term, which is unfortunate. That would actually be really good if it did. But yeah. Anyway, um, and where was I? Right. So actions from In and Taskmaster and gains. So the only plus buy is going to come from loot, assuming you get one that says plus buy on it. And then there's also tools to gain extra copies of things. Okay, so there's a lot of 5 costs here. I think that makes Taskmaster look pretty good. In fact, I think opening Taskmaster is pretty reasonable here because of the fact that you can cantrip it. I think we want to play with Charlatan. Old Witch looks just worse here. Normally, Old Witch, because it draws cards, is better, but here Charlatan can draw cards. Old Witch can give coins, but Old Witch lets your opponent trash a curse, and Charlatan does not. And so, um, yeah, I mean, there's certainly an argument for opening Silver over Taskmaster, with the objective being to just use that to hit 5. I think there is Guardian here, so I think it's not quite as important as all that. And Taskmaster does look good to have to me. And then it also just makes it less likely that we bottom deck the Crucible. So I'm not super concerned about that. I think I would prefer the Taskmaster. Great. That's really annoying. Okay. Well, we could take a second Crucible already. The problem with that is going to be once we trash the estates, the Crucibles get pretty mediocre. But we could also take another Taskmaster. Or we could take a Silver in anticipation of needing that. So next turn, if we see Crucible estate and don't see another estate, we will hit 5. I guess also, yeah, no, that would be. There's no way we can deck both estates because we got the Taskmaster that we would just cantrip to draw one. We could also take a Guardian. Odds are slightly in favor of the bot and not hitting or finding the Charlatan here, but taking the Guardian would let us hit 5 and also gives a decent chance to block a curse. I mean, it won't let us hit 5. Well, actually, under what circumstances will we fail to hit 5 if we take the Guardian? If we bottom deck the Crucible, I guess, which is pretty unlikely. All right. I think that's worth it. God damn it! Seriously? Uh, all right, I guess I'll take another Guardian. Craig, oh no. No. Oh god. Oh my god. Why? Why does Crucible always do this? I'm not playing the Crucible. I gotta get a Charlatan. It's friggin' it's terrible. I'm not gonna really keep this Taskmaster in play, but that's not the biggest deals. Get another one. At least we got the Guardian up. Seriously, what the heck? Wait, why did this Taskmaster even stay in play? Oh, right, Chameleon. It's not a right. Duh, I know that. So we could, if we were to draw an estate or a guardian here, not be great. I think I'm gonna take. I haven't noticed the bot like playing its charlatan at any point. I assume it has. But anyway, I think I'm gonna take one more charlatan here. Oh, we didn't get a guardian. I gotta do this. Oh, these taskmasters are gonna stay in play. Nothing to be done about it, though. Or should we get another crucible? Wrong with getting another crucible means that it kind of sucks at trashing coppers and curses. And I'd like to like get. I mean, we do have two charlatans now, so maybe that's fine. Mm. We're gonna need to get looting at least once, though. Plus fun. Yeah, I don't know. And of course, now we don't have any of them. This seems like a good time to get looting. Sword, that works. Um, um, not gonna be able to keep any of this stuff in play. That's really annoying. Um, do we get that crucible now? We do have a loot in the deck. So like the point being that we can better afford to be buying another crucible to trash stuff, but then again, it's just we're gonna want the we still want to be able to afford a 5 every turn. I think I'm just gonna take another Taskmaster. God. Okay. 13 cards down there. The odds that we see both of our charlatans are not that high, but we could take an in. Uh, Alternatively, we could just get like a patrol or a pilgrim. Patrol is better at drawing curses. Pilgrim just like gets to look at an extra card, which is pretty good. Suppose you could argue for a mix. The two. I'll take a pilgrim. I guess we want to. Man, getting destroyed here. Early draws were so bad. This is so obnoxious. So we did see, yeah, the estate back here, but still think we want to cantrip at least one of these to try to get something to trash with the Crucible. But now, we got the other Charlatan down here. We do have more Taskmasters, admittedly. Bot played a Guardian. Damn it! We're gonna have 7 coins. And should we take another Guardian as well? I don't know. It'd be nice to get to 8. I guess cantripping and Taskmasters aren't really going to do that anyway. Won't. Oh yeah, they're Guardian for that too. Alright. I guess we'll go Pilgrim Guardian. We can always Crucible a Guardian, I suppose. We don't really need the inn now because we're going to have Taskmaster, Taskmaster, Charlatan just to kick off the turn. Yeah, we're not even really losing because the bot opened Charlatan. We're just losing because our draws have been trash. Now we don't have plus buy. We're going to keep these Taskmasters in play. We should take a third Charlatan. I mean, the bot has only got the one Guardian. It's just, I mean, getting pretty fucking lost. Oh my god. Wait, did the bot play a Guardian? Oh, it did. Okay, I didn't see that. That's. Then I should have. Well, I didn't really have the opportunity to. Should I? I've got. I got so much money here. I guess I'll get a Crucible Curse. Definitely need more plus buy. It's far too late for it to matter, but we do need it. We've got 4 Taskmasters. So 5 actions. We've got 5 terminal draw cards. So we actually can't really afford to add another one. So that's cool. I guess I'll take an in. It's so hopeless. Oh my god. I mean, the 5-2 is also good just because, like, you have the extra money. But mm, Okay, we can top deck the inn. That's good. We can even do it this way. Have we already passed the point where we can even like catch up? I mean, the bot has so many points already. We've got 15 and 12 is 27, 28, 34. Yeah, the bot's already at half VP. That's so joke. What an absolute joke. Specifically open Taskmaster so that I don't bottom deck my Crucible, and I bottom deck it anyway. Charlatan turn 5. That doesn't seem that bad. But I mean, part of the problem is we just couldn't keep the Taskmasters in play because we never managed to, like, trash an estate the same turn or whatever. We did here, but I guess we drew both estates. Yeah, and the Guardian. And it's like, oh, and I didn't see the Charlatans. And then I shuffle, and then I see the Charlatans without the Taskmaster. It's just like, ugh. Well, hopefully have a better showing here. I still think this is the right opening. We just need to not have terrible draws. I guess I'll take another Taskmaster. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why? Ridiculous. Fine. At least we can keep the dang thing in play. We're still gonna have to take a turn off to get to looting, which is annoying. But nothing much to be done about it that I can see. Yeah, I guess this is going to be the turn, and then we're going to have terminal collision with our charlatans. I mean, we could instead delay it for one more turn, knowing that we've got two charlatans down there. But like, uh, we really need the plus buy. We'd be triggering a shuffle without it. It's really too bad we didn't see one of the charlatans this turn, or both of them for that matter. Okay, we actually bottom decked one. That's good. Okay, this is actually not too bad. We've managed to get. We managed to not have collision. We managed to not waste Taskmaster plays and get. Oh, for fuck's sake! No! Why? Oh my god. Finally got it. Uh, okay. What are we doing here? Probably we want to do this and this, but how much money does that leave us with? 8? Hmm, I don't love that. What I want to do is get one more charlatan the loot. I guess to do that we could crucible the gold. Okay. More plus buy. Good. Okay. So we just discard all of this. We have 3 buys. One needs to be a 5. Do we take a guardian? It'd be good to get another taskmaster. It'd be good to get another looting. So maybe not. Like the bot only has the one charlatan. We block at most one curse, and then we give out the other ones next turn, presumably. So we want to hit. Yeah, we puzzle box the doubloons. Staff, that's a good one. Yeah, I think we want at least one more taskmaster. And then we don't need another charlatan at this point. Maybe patrol is better than pilgrim by now. Bot hasn't gained much loot, has it? Bottom deck to charlatan and a patrol. That's fine. Definitely playing that. Definitely playing that. Bump. Certainly like to crucible a curse. We have 5 buys. 23 coins. I think we take at least one province here. The bot still has an estate left, so we didn't win the curse split by that much, or the bot has done a decent amount of curse trashing, I guess, is the actual reason. Because that's the first one I've trashed, I think. So the bot's trashed 3. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm thinking we puzzle box. We might puzzle box the staff by. Let's just see what that looks like. 20. Province looting is 14, and we need a 5. Hmm. Do we need another loot? We could also take a tools, which can then gain fives. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Province, tools, taskmaster into five. Which could just be another patrol. Like we only have 4 taskmasters in play, so we're not gonna be able to play. We will be able to play 5 terminal draw cards. We've got 2 charlatan. Oh, I guess we can actually play one more. We've also got the staff. Yeah, the bot seems to be having a lot more trouble this time around. Okay, well, we can tool something onto the top of our deck. We did get the 5th taskmaster into play. Uh, Down there we have a patrol and just a patrol. But we could get another patrol onto the top of the deck. That seems reasonable. Also, can we just win here? I just realized that the bot lowered patrols. Well, if we can win, it probably involves gaining a patrol anyway. So, and it sure looks like we can. Uh, yeah, I mean we've got to be able to win here. Technically, we get more money. We crucible loot, except we need. Oh, no, we don't need all. We need enough of our buys that it probably doesn't make a difference. 10, 16, and then we'd want 24. Well, yeah, I think it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, that was better, obviously. It seemed like the bot was not. Yeah, the bot didn't have any loot. When did I don't. Did I click on loot 6 times? Or looting 6 times? The doubloons, I got the figurehead, puzzle box, sextant, staff, sword. Yeah, so well, okay, I mean, that would do it. The bot never clicked on looting. That's Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, right? It's awkward. You got to click on that, and you're gonna take your taskmasters out of play. I was very fortunate with how my shuffles lined up in the immediate aftermath of doing that the first time. Well, and the fact that I got to do it a couple more times before I like kind of needed to commit to okay, now I need to get the fives again. It worked out really nicely for me. Maybe the bot just felt infinitely compelled to take 5 costs. I don't know, but obviously you can't really make that work. So let's see. Had the same opening that I did. Crucible, it drew. Okay. Taking the guide, I think, is a little weird. I mean, it's not. You would certainly take a free guide on this board, but I feel like the taskmasters in general are just going to be better. Like, obviously, there is a risk. There's no duration draw except for figurehead, so there's a risk at any point that you could just like see a bunch of treasure and dud. And guide does help with that, but having that extra action every turn. I mean, not to mention the coin, but mostly the action to like play all these terminal draw cards just seems, it's like that's giving you value a lot. Anyway, and yeah, I don't. Uh, you've already seen two of your estates. Then you draw another estate. I certainly don't like the decision to just play the Taskmaster this way rather than cantrip it, because you're not drawing an estate. Like, why leave the copper on top? But okay, whatever. And then you see both estates and no Crucible, which is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, the bot at this point already has a bunch of Taskmasters. Oh, Crucible to Taskmaster to get to 5. Fair enough, I guess. Again, it doesn't cantrip it though. Like, I mean, I guess it had already seen both estates, but I don't understand why you wouldn't want to draw a card there. Also, did it ever call the guide? I mean, I guess it did because it doesn't have the guide on the mat right here. But I think it goes for Patrol first over Charlatan, which I find weird. I still have estates in the deck, but I mean, this is a really weird choice. If you're going to do this, you should do this first. Like, what? Oh, that's Resolves Taskmaster. My bad. Okay, never mind. Thought it was played. So yeah, gets the 5, gets the 5, gets the 5, gets the 5, gets the 5. Yeah, it's just like stuck in a loop of I need to get a 5 cost so I can retain my Taskmasters in play, but and there's only 2 of them too. It's not even worth it, like that much. Like when you only got 2 of them, and obviously you can't get more of them if you're stuck buying 5s every turn. You don't have any plus buy or any gains. So, right. Well, frustrating first game into the bot doesn't know how to play it the second time around. Knows why. I guess the first time the bot hit looting very early because it had got to open Charlatan, and so it wasn't stuck in the same way. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.